My amendment, which is identical to the one I offered last year, would prohibit Pennsylvania from utilizing federal funding to toll existing roads and bridges on the federal highway system that are not currently tolled. I think it's important to emphasize right from the beginning, we're talking about not tolling existing roads or bridges on federal highways that are not currently tolled. Very limited scope. Last year, the Pennsylvania Department of Transportation proposed tolling 9 existing bridges across the Commonwealth. These tolls would cost the average commuter an additional $1,000 per year and was moved through the process without legislative or community input. Well, I'm very glad that the Commonwealth Court just today blocked PennDOT's plan. It's still very possible that the governor will appeal this or that he will propose a similar plan. Now, thanks to the Biden administration's war on domestic energy, Americans are spending between $100 and $250 extra per month on gas. Given these out-of-control fuel costs, given Biden inflation hitting 8.6%, this is quite possibly the absolute worst time for Pennsylvania to levy a new tax on workers and families. And let's be very clear and very honest about something. This is nothing more than a new tax on the Republican base. This tax targets blue-collar workers. If you shower after work, if you have to drive to a job site, this affects you. It does not affect those in the Zoom class that have the luxury of staying at home on Zoom all day. This would also place additional burdens on America's small businesses, which already are struggling with historic inflation and a supply chain crisis. So while I recognize the need to find a sustainable solution and a sustainable funding mechanism to fix Pennsylvania's roads and bridges, here, PennDOT failed to consider stakeholder input, they failed to work with the state legislature, and they failed in crafting this disastrous proposal. Taxing Pennsylvanians in the form of new tolls is not the answer. I'd urge a yes vote on my amendment. I yield back.